Hi everybody, this is Rob and Kurt with Two Brothers Hobby. Today we're taking a look at the Aries Ethos QX 130 Ultra Micro Ready to Fly RTF. Kurt, we had the 75. Obviously the 130 you would expect to be bigger. I was kind of surprised at how much bigger it was.
Yep.
But yet it carries the same canopy and everything, same looks, just enlarged.
Yeah, the QX75, the canopy, the body style was really well received, and it's neat to see that they carried that on onto the QX 130. A little different than like the bug bodies you typically see. I mean, quads are always kind of they're like machine. They look like
it seems like
machines.
The canopies are always an afterthought. It's like we've got this now. What do we put on it?
Let's slap a canopy on it.
Something other than a butter dish.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. And it is quite a bit larger. I mean, as you can see, well, compared to Rob's head, he has kind of Vanna White syndrome, where his head's a lot bigger than his body. So it's actually a huge quad. No, it's a good sized quad. Definitely more substantial than the QX75, which is great because now we would assume we can take a little more wind, we can handle, and certainly handle a payload, which we'll talk about in a second. But let's go ahead and cover some of the specs on the Aries Ethos QX 130. It has an overall length of 8.1 inches. The length, including the rotor blades, is 12.2 inches. The height is 2.8 inches. The main rotor is 5.7 inches. The all-up weight, 3.1 ounces. The four main motors are geared micro coreless. The included battery is a 500 milliamp 1S 3.7 volt LiPo. And that also includes a 1S 3.7 volt LiPo AC charger. The included transmitter is a 4-channel 2.4 gig with dual rates, and they carried the auto flip mode into this model as well. Onboard electronics are 5-in-1 receiver, 4 ESCs, mixer, a 3-axis gyro, and the key 3-axis accelerometer. Available accessories: digital camera, winch unit, water blaster, rocket launcher, and bubble machine. Speaking of the accessories, I went over them quickly on the specs, but your winch unit comes with a little basket as well. You've got a digital camera which you can turn off and on, take still shots or motion video from the transmitter. You've got a rocket launcher which includes 12 of the little rockets, because I guarantee, Rob, you know, you're going to lose these. These are going to get sucked up in the sweeper real quick.
Sweeper.
The sweeper.
What is that?
We have this is actually the water blaster, which is just a little tiny water gun, a little squirt gun. And then also the bubble maker, the bubble machine. We've had a chance, now we've actually flown this now, so we're kind of doing the intro and we'll move on to the flight stuff, but we've had a chance to use all these accessories.
Yes, we have.
And show what they can do, and we kind of have our own take on each one of those as well.
I think the bubble machine excited me the most.
It was actually cool.
It was actually pretty cool. It was
of all the accessories, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty intense, actually.
But yeah, the model itself comes with you know, the AC charger I mentioned. It does also come with a force blades, an extra set of blades, front and rear main rotor blades. So if you crack those up, you can replace them.
Interesting looking blades. I just noticed that they have a shaft on them.
They're very rigid. They have the shaft built into it.
That's pretty neat.
The transmitter is actually kind of cool too. It has some neat features on it, including a backlit LCD display, and shows you your percentage of throw on all axes. And then, of course, it gives you the interaction, the button interaction as well, which we'll show you. And hand me the transmitter real quick.
Sir.
One thing I don't even think we covered in the video is you can turn the lights off and on the unit from the transmitter as well. So we'll see if those show up. There we go. So you've got LEDs for fore and aft, red LEDs, the red LEDs in the back. Yeah, they show up.
I tell you, speaking of those LEDs, I noticed when we were filming this that out of all of the planes or quadcopters we've had come in with lights, that one right there was incredibly bright,
easy to track,
and very easy to track. Yeah, I mean, you had no questions which way you were going.
Yeah, and the challenge with quads, even with this having more of a designed aerodynamic body on it, it's very hard to keep that orientation. It kind of looks the same up in the air.
When you've got a muddled background or a lot going on, you're not going to see the difference between the white and the black.
Not very easily. Those LEDs though kept it very visible. Even in broad daylight, you could still see the LEDs very clearly, so it helped a lot. So let's go ahead and move on to the flight footage. We have a few things to show you there, kind of neat stuff, including video from the onboard camera as well. And then we'll come back, make sure you catch part 2 for the review scoring.
it.